I love to come back to this podcast where we keep it real about motherhood, money, and all the chaos in between. And if you are juggling messy kitchen floors, deadlines, and dinner plans, and maybe even trying to squeeze in some me time somewhere in that madness, this episode is especially for you, my friend. Today, we are diving into a topic that hits close to home: financial fear. Yep, that knot in your stomach when you open your bills, or that voice whispering, "What if I don't have enough?" Trust me, you're not alone. I've been there, and I know how paralyzing that fear can feel. But what if I told you that fear can be your secret weapon? That you can turn those worries into real, actionable fuel that propels you toward lasting financial peace. This is one of my favorite topics because the moment you call out that fear, boom, you are not lost anymore. You're locked in on the bullseye and ready to hit your target. So by the end of this episode, you'll have a simple, practical system in your hands, a system designed specifically for busy moms like you that not only helps you get a handle on your money, but actually makes managing finances less stressful and more empowering. Ready to stop letting fear hold you back? Ever walked into the store stressed out, asking yourself, what if I buy something I need but shouldn't? What if I overspend again? Or why does money always feel like a game I can't win? You're not alone here. That's exactly why on September 24th at noon Eastern Standard Time, I'm going live inside the Simple Money Systems Facebook group for the Simple Money Method workshop. In just 1 powerful hour, you'll learn my simple 2-line budgeting method so you finally know exactly where your money goes. Walk into the store with confidence and zero guilt. Have a system that feels fun, flexible, and actually works. Plus, it's not just teaching. We'll have prizes, fun giveaways, and even a shot at winning a full scholarship to my debt-free budgeting program. The whole program. And I'll be there live with you, Deanna Gallus, podcast host plus money coach, ready to answer your questions in real time. Friend, don't let money stress run your life another day. Register now at dianagallus.com/workshop. It's at my website, dianagallus.com/workshop. And grab your early bird spot before the special prize drawings close. Let's trade store stress for financial freedom plus some fun. See you September 24th. Welcome to the Simple Money Systems. This is the go-to podcast for exceptional women who are eager to pay off their debt and live a fearless, meaningful life with confidence and joy. Hi, Deanna Gallus here. I am a mom to a special needs child, a caregiver to a loved one, and the host of this show for you, who is determined to break free from debt without sacrificing what you value most. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will. Results that are undeniable, like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket. This podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up those sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom lane with confidence. And now, first, let's get real. Why do so many of us moms feel this heavy financial fear? Well, for starters, life is already packed with responsibilities. Kids to feed, bills to pay, school's activities, maybe a job, and that endless to-do list. Add your finance into the mix, and it can feel like juggling flaming torches on a tightrope. No wonder it's scary. Plus, many of us were never taught how to handle money or build a budget that actually works for our crazy lives. Instead, we get overwhelmed with complicated spreadsheets or must-follow rules that just don't fit. And when things don't work, our fear grows and that inner voice gets louder. You're not good with money. Friend, here's the truth. Fear is not your enemy. It's a natural signal, a compass. It's your compass pointing out where your attention is needed. When we stop running from it and start working with it, fear becomes fuel to make smarter, simpler choices that build confidence over time. Because financial fear is that heavy, anxious feeling you get when you think about money, whether it's opening the bills, checking your bank account, or wondering how you'll make it to the end of the month. It's that what if voice in your head that says, what if there is not enough? What if something unexpected happens? What if I mess it up? Let's look at a root cause of financial fear. Number 1, it's overwhelm. Moms already juggle a million responsibilities. And when you add finances to that list, especially without a system, it can feel like too much to handle. Then, lack of clarity. When you don't have a clear picture of what's coming in and going out, it creates uncertainty. And uncertainty breeds fear. Then, number 3, past mistakes or struggles. Maybe you've tried budgeting before and it didn't work. Or you grew up without financial stability. These experiences can create a deep-rooted fears around money. Then another cause, pressure to provide. You're not just managing money for yourself. You're managing it for your family. That pressure can make financial decisions feel heavy and stressful. Now, number 5, fear of not knowing how much is enough, right? Because many of us weren't taught how to handle money confidently. So we tend to second guess ourselves or avoid finances altogether. The good news, financial fear is normal and it's not permanent. With a simple system like the 2-line budget, you can move from fear to confidence, step by step. You don't need perfection, friend. You just need a starting point. So, how do you flip fear into fuel? The secret is a system. So simple. It almost feels like cheating. and it's a 2-line budget. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 lines? That can't possibly work. But hear me out. This is not about tracking every single dime or beating yourself up over spending mistakes. It's about clarity and ease. The 2 lines. That's it. No complicated categories, no mountains of receipts, just a clear snapshot of your cash flow that's easy to understand and update, even when your toddler is screaming or the laundry is calling. And the most fun, you don't need to look at confusing and perfect spreadsheets with 27 spending categories and then reconcile bank account for every category. No, 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 no. The real magic of this method isn't about obsessively tracking every expense or feeling guilty about spending. It's about organizing those 2 simple lines in a way that ensures your bills get paid on time while still leaving enough for groceries and those essential store runs. Why will you love this system? Because it's designed for busy moms who don't have hours to spend budgeting but want to stay in control and reduce money stress. Because with this clarity, your financial fear shifts from I'm drowning to I've got this. And here's the thing. When you use this simple budget alongside your financial goals like paying off debt, saving for that family trip, or building an emergency fund, it transforms your money from a source of fear into a tool that fuels your dreams. All right, so how do you actually turn fear into fuel? Here are a few practical mindset shifts and steps to help you. Number 1, the first thing, name the fear. Naming your financial fears is a powerful step towards overcoming them. When you bring your worries into the light, they often lose some of their power over you. Instead of allowing anxiety to fester in the background, identifying what specifically scares you about money can help you take proactive steps to address those concerns. For many, the biggest fear might be debt. Feeling overwhelmed by how much is owed and unsure of how to manage it. Others might worry about not having enough savings for emergencies or retirement, which can create a constant sense of stress. Unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs can also send a wave of panic, especially if there isn't a budget in place to handle them. By naming these fears, you can start to create a plan to tackle them. For example, if debt is your biggest concern, you might begin by outlining a 2-line budget, the method I teach in debt-free budgeting course, to pay it down systematically. If it's a lack of savings that worries you, setting up a small, regular contribution to a savings account can help you build a safety net over time. And facing these fears head on can transform them from overwhelming obstacles into manageable challenges. I want you to remember you're not alone in feeling this way, and taking the first step of naming your fears is a significant move towards conquering them. Number 2, flipping the script on fear involves a transformative approach to how we perceive and respond to our anxieties. Instead of viewing fear as a debilitating force, we can reframe it as a signal that highlights our passions and aspirations. The idea that I'm scared I'll fail can be shifted to this fear means I care and I am ready to make a change. This reframing serves several purposes in the journey toward success. Then, number 3, recognizing fear as a motivator. When fear arises, it often reveals what truly matters to us. By acknowledging that our fear indicates a strong desire to succeed, we can harness that energy to propel ourselves forward. Because this shift in perspective transforms fear from a negative emotion into a motivating factor that drives us to pursue our goals with greater determination. All right? Now, number 4, setting objectives. Once we recognize fear as a catalyst for change, we can use it to inform our next steps. Simply identify specific goals that align with what you care about. For instance, if the fear of failing in a new job is present, set objectives such as acquiring new skills, then seeking mentorship or networking within your industry. These actionable steps will not only help mitigate fear, but also build confidence and competence. All right. Number 5, overcoming stumbling blocks. Fear can help us see what might stand in our way. When we think about what could go wrong, like worrying about not having enough money, we can come up with plans to tackle those issues. For instance, you wanted to sell that car that will relieve some cash for you, and you don't really use that car. Then look into creating ways to list your car to sell it by owner. And if this doesn't work, create plan B. Maybe talk to a dealership who can purchase it from you. This is for your instant cash relief if you need money right away. But in our debt-free budgeting course, I teach my students about importance to creating your emergency fund, your safety net. So I strongly encourage you to set aside a portion from your paycheck, and you can do it automatically to be transferred to your emergency fund. Sometimes it's referred to as a sinking fund. All right, number 6, building a growth mindset. When you embrace fear as a tool for growth, encourages a mindset that values learning and development. Instead of fearing failure, view it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Because each setback can provide valuable insights that contribute to future success. This mindset shift fosters resilience and a willingness to take risks. These crucial elements in achieving long-term goals. Number 7, celebrating progress. Friend, as you navigate your journey, take time to acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. When you celebrate your achievements, it reinforces positive behavior and strengthens your resolve to face future fears. This positive reinforcement helps create a cycle of motivation and success when you flip the financial fear with financial awareness. And that's huge progress to start with. So try sticking to this every day for the next 7 days. And number 8, friend, I want you to celebrate not just big milestones, but also small wins. If you paid off a bill, saved $10, was consistent checking on your bank balance, celebrate it. Those little victories build momentum and confidence. So, by turning fear into a motivator, you stop freezing and start moving forward, step by step, day by day. And in conclusion, flipping the script on fear is about redefining our relationship with it. When you recognize fear as a sign of your commitment to your goals, setting clear objectives, anticipating challenges, fostering a growth mindset, and celebrating your progress, you can transform fear into a powerful tool for success. This proactive approach not only helps you overcome stumbling blocks, but also empowers you to pursue your aspirations with confidence and clarity. Let me share a quick story. A mom I worked with felt crushed by the weight of her finances. She tried budgeting before but always gave up, overwhelmed and defeated. When she switched to the 2-line budget and stopped chasing perfection, something beautiful happened. She felt relief, clarity, and even a little bit excitement. She started seeing progress, and that progress fueled her to keep going. And today, she's paying off debt, saving for family fun, and best of all, she's not controlled by money fear anymore. And friend, if she can do it, so can you. You're stronger than you think, and your financial peace is waiting on the other side of that fear. And my biggest fear was to fail. Before I do something, even in my business, I always make sure I have enough knowledge base. Friend, note, not enough money, but the knowledge handling the situation and keep moving forward. In situations when I was running low financially. All right? So, way back, early in my days, I always was attracted to learning about business, finances, and management skills. I would enroll in every class offered free and paid, and also even got my bachelor's degree in accounting and business administration from amazing Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee. And to add more, I also have plenty of years in my hands with practical business and accounting experience, handling finances for small businesses, ministries, and clergy and staff, for-profit and not-for-profit. I handled it all. And with all education and experience, there wasn't a plan that I could stick with that actually helped me managing my finances the way it serves me, with the less time looking at the spreadsheets and more time spent with my family. And this is how 2-line budget came to life. Now, let's recap today's topic of how to turn financial fear into fuel and to build lasting financial peace with simple money systems. Number 1, name your fears. The first step to breakthrough is honesty. Call out your money fears by name, whether it's I'll never get out of debt, or I'm scared to look at my bank account. Shining a light on them takes away their power. Number 2, flip the script on your fears. Instead of letting those fears control you, reframe them as opportunities. Your "I'll never get out of debt" becomes your "I am building my system to get debt free." The story you tell yourself, friend, it matters. All right? Number 3, recognize value in fear as a motivator to break through. Fear doesn't have to hold you back. It can push you forward. Let the discomfort fuel your determination to take action and prove that you're stronger than your worries. Number 4, setting objectives. Friend, clarity beats chaos. Define clear, realistic goals like save 500 in 3 months or stick to my 2-line budget for 30 days, so you know exactly what you're working toward. All right, number 5, overcoming stumbling blocks. Challenges will show up, but they don't have to derail you. Create a plan for common setbacks like unexpected bills or overspending, and remind yourself that setbacks are part of progress, not the end of it. Okay? Number 6, build a growth mindset. I want you to shift from "I can't" to "I'm learning." Because every mistake is a lesson, every step is a progress. And when you see money management as a skill, not a fixed talent, you unlock the ability to grow into financial freedom. All right, number 7, celebrating progress. Friend, big or small, every win deserves recognition. Paid off $100. Stuck to your budget this week. Celebrate it. Acknowledging progress builds confidence and keeps momentum alive. And last but not least, enjoying the journey by winning small challenges. True change happens when the process becomes rewarding. Break your big goals into small, doable challenges. And then enjoy the satisfaction of each win. The more you stack these small victories, the more fun the journey becomes. So friends, if you're ready to stop letting financial fear hold you hostage, I want to invite you to try the 2-line budget method. And if you want to know how it works, I'm hosting a Simple Money Method workshop live on September 24, where we'll dive deeper into this system and how to build a money mindset that powers your dreams. Head to dianagalas.com/workshop to reserve your spot. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. You've got this, my friend. Keep turning your fear into fuel, dreaming big, and winning your way, one bold step at a time. Thank you for tuning into the Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful, and I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving a path of precious gems for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Take a good care of yourself, and I meet you right back here at the Simple Money Systems, where your financial freedom journey begins.